Hello class. In this video we're going to solve a system of equations. So I guess we should probably discuss what is a system of equations. Essentially it's two equations that we're going to solve at the same time. And if you look at this first example, it says show that the pair 3, 10 is a solution to the system. So let's take a look at that. Let's explore that. So what I want to do, right, if I know that x is 3 and y is 10, I want to put that into each equation to see if it's true, right? So instead of writing y equals 3x plus 1, I'm going to write 10 equals 3 times 3 plus 1, right? You see what I did there, right? I put in my 3 and my 10 to my x and y. And this gives me 10 equals 9 plus 1, 10 equals 10. So that's good. That's a good start, right? The ordered pair worked for the first equation. Now we try the second equation, right? I have to try this to see if it works. So again, instead of writing y equals 2x plus 4, I'm going to write 10 equals 2 times 3 plus 4. And again, the 3 and the 10 are coming from the ordered pair. I'm left with 10 equals 6 plus 4, or 10 equals 10. That works. So I can say that the point 3, 10 is the solution to this system of equations. Okay? So now let's look at a practice exercise, right? Show that the ordered pair 2, 10 is a solution to this system, right? Maybe pause the video and work on it to see, does it work, right? Does 2, 1 satisfy both equations? Okay, I'm going to try it. So instead of writing the 3x minus y equals 5, I'm going to write 3, I'm going to write 3 times 2 minus 1 equals 5. Again, you see what I did there? I replaced the x with the 2 and the y with the 1, right? Because I have x and y. So I end up with 6 minus 1 equals 5. 5 equals 5. It checks. Now I'm going to try this second equation. So instead of x plus y, I'm going to write 2 plus 1 equals 3. 3 equals 3. It works. So I can say that 2, 1 is a solution to this system of equations. Okay? That's all I'm looking for this first part. All right, let's keep moving. So the question is, those last two examples, I gave you the point that was the solution to the system. The question I have for you is, can we find this system of equations by graphing? And the answer is yes, we can. All right, so to find the answer to this equation, this system of equations, to find the x and y that will be true for both equations, we can graph both of these equations, right? So I'm going to rewrite these equations on graph paper, and then we're going to graph the first equation and the second equation, and we're going to look for the intersection, okay? Okay, so these were the two equations, and we know how to quickly graph these equations, right? Remember, when you had y equals mx plus b, we were able to, right, when we have y equals mx plus b, the b in this first equation is -5, so I can draw a point down here at -5, and my slope is 2. But think of this as 2 over 1. So my rise over my run, right, I'm going to rise 2 units and run 1 unit. So here's me going up 1, 2, and over 1 point. Up 1, 2, and over 1, right? I'll do one more. Up 1, 2, and over 1. And normally you wouldn't have to show these steps. You would just show the points. And then let's draw a line through those points. So maybe something like, let's see if I can do it well. That's not my best work, but there's my line. And now I have to look at the second equation, right down here. And again, my m is -8, and my, -8, and I messed that up. My b right? My b is -8, and my m is 5. So I can go down to -8 and put a point. So that's somewhere down here. Let's get our pen. All right. So here is -8. And my slope is 5, right? So I'm going to go up 5 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and over 1 unit, right? And then I go up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and over 1. And when I connect these points, let's see how it looks. Okay, there's my line. It looks like my intersection is happening right here at this point. Okay, and this point, if I had to label it, would be 1, -3. Okay, right? So I just want to make sure you see that, right? Because this is, 1, 2, 3, right? And -1, -2, -3, right? So the point's happening at 1, -3. And you could check your work, right? I could take this 1, 3, right? My x is 1 and my y is -3, and put that in here and here to see, does it work? Just like we did earlier, right? I could put in my y here and my x here to see if it works, right? So you want to get into a habit of checking your work, okay? I'm going to stop here and create maybe 1 or 2 more videos with these problems. So this is a short video.